Hey guys, Richard Butler here, and today I am talking private label rights. Now, what is private label rights? What are private label rights? How can they help you? And how you can get $22 worth of free quality content. Well, that's what I'm going to be talking about in this video. Hey guys, it's Richard Butler. If you don't know me, I am different from a lot of other YouTubers because I give honest reviews of products that I actually use. So sometimes I don't review a lot of products every month because I'm not using those products, so I'm not going to review them. Now, if this is your first time here, welcome. Do make sure that you give me a like, subscribe, and do all of those things that other YouTubers ask you to do, because it keeps us going, it keeps us happy, and it allows us to make even better videos for you. So today, private label rights. What is it? Well, it's a concept that you have seen and probably used quite a lot. The example I always like to give is if you go into a supermarket, let's say you go to Walmart, and one of my favorite supermarkets when I go to the States, don't ask me why, but I love it. But when you go into Walmart, you will see that they have their own white label goods. Now, do you think that they came up with the idea of let's produce bread? Do you think that they went out and bought all of the equipment needed? Do you think that they staffed a whole factory to make bread and then they did everything in between? No, what they did was they contacted an existing supplier and said to them, we would like to license your bread and put our brand on it. So what do? They license millions and millions of loaves of bread, and they put their own packaging on it and they call it their own. Now, what does that do? Well, they have a proven product that works. They cut out so much time trying to come up with the idea and the manufacturing process. And, well, they make more money. So it's a concept that you have seen a lot, but have you thought about it for your business? Because I've been on the internet for so many years. 20 years ago, I set up an internet marketing course, actually 25 years ago, so long ago. But I actually always said to people at that time, content is king. And that has not changed. You can have your funnel generators, you can have your automation systems, but without content, you have nothing. But writing content is a pain in the ass. Let me just get that out there. It really is. Why? Well, because it takes time to generate ideas, it takes time to write, to rewrite, to proofread, and then to publish. But that is where PLR comes in, or private label rights. It allows you to take content that has been written by other people and brand it as your own. Now let's talk about the elephant in the room. The first one is most PLR is utter drivel. It's badly written, it's badly researched, it has little or no value, and you end up having to rewrite everything, and it's like as if you were writing from zero. The second thing is, people always ask, what about plagiarism and private label rights? Well, you don't take the private label rights and just put it up on your website. You do need to tweak it. You need to tweak it for your audience and for the people that you're targeting. Walmart don't just take a loaf of bread and then put it on their shelf and say it's their bread. They brand it as their own. So that's what you need to do. You need to take the private label rights, use it as a starting point, and from there then what you're going to do is you're going to tweak it for the particular audience you're trying to target. The next question that people always ask about private label rights is, what about search engine optimization? Well, search engine optimization is so much more than just content on that page. It's to do with social signals, it's to do with inbound links, outbound links, authority of your website, etc. You do need to rewrite the private label rights in order to rank higher in the search engines for that particular keyword. But you have to think about, what keyword am I trying to rank for? If you're trying to rank for something that is like how to set better goals, that's going to be a little bit more difficult than how to set better goals for executive managers. So you need to tweak it to your audience. So you need to know your niche and tweak it to them. So if you're here thinking, well, private label rights is going to be something that will make me overnight riches, it's time that you went off and watched some review from JVZoo or a Warrior Plus product, because it won't. That's quite simple. I'm sorry. I'm super ethical and I will tell it as it is. But it will save you so much time to get good content out. Now, let's talk about good content. Let's talk about what is the best private label rights site on the web if you are into business and marketing or the personal development market. That site is here. Let me just move myself down here. And let me show you this. This is plr.me. I'm going to give you $22 worth of credits for this site. There is a code on screen now. It's also in the description. And you can sign up. That's for new accounts. Sign up with that and you will get $22 worth of credits. Okay, it's a pretty sweet deal for nothing. So what type of content do we have here? Well, in plr.me, we have all these types of contents. We have action guides. We have challenges, checklists, courses, full courses, like full courses, reports and ebooks and wallpapers. So let's just have a look at reports and ebooks. And I'm going to type in motivation because it's a topic I like to talk about. And what you're going to see here is that it comes up and it says there's 6 books about motivation. Self-motivation, develop with the confidence, increase your passion for life, 10 ways to ignite your passion, the prayer book, passion and purpose, how to fuel the fire and follow your energy. So let's just take one of these, 10 ways to ignite passion in your life. When I go in here, what this site allows me to do is to see the table of contents and then see the actual preview of the content of what it's going to be like. 18-page ebook, ideal to sell as a low ticket item, what we call a low ticket item, maybe $7. Or what you could do is you could take this item and you could use this as a basis of a webinar or a series of webinars. So you could say, well, we're going to talk about, this week we're going to talk about being optimistic, next week about taking action, next week about this, and it could become a monthly subscription that you do. Maybe you do one webinar a month based on this content. This is the starting point for your content, and then you can add to it yourself and talk about how you changed by being more optimistic, how you changed by taking more action, etc. Okay. Now, talking about webinars, if I go up here, I can actually see that there are coaching workshops and slide decks. So let's say I want to do a webinar about how to increase your happiness. I can take this particular slide deck here. I see it's 71 slides long, and this becomes the basis of my webinar. Now, you're probably thinking, do I have to tell people I got it from plr.me? What can I do with this? Well, as you can see here, it says you can brand it as your own, give it away, repurpose into other formats, keep 100% of the profits, no attributions or royalties, and you get it in editable files so that you can download it and you can edit it and make it your own. Now, if you're not convinced by now, I don't know what's going to convince you, but you can take this content and make it your own. Now, if you wanted to create a 71-page slide deck, how long would it take you, honestly? I know just the content would take me a good couple of hours. The design of it, like choosing the graphics and trying to design it, I wouldn't be able to design something as simple as that, but that would take me a couple of days probably. So for 10 credits, which is $22, because each pay-as-you-go credit is $2.20, you're going to get a whole product. Now, that's pretty amazing, I think. No? $22, you get the whole product and you can tweak it. So if you want to develop your business more, if you want to have more content, this is the site that you want to go for. Now, one question you may have as well, where could I sell this PLR content? Can I sell it on Amazon Kindle? And the answer is no. No PLR content from any source, or even if you have published the content on your blog, for example, can be used on Amazon Kindle. They want content that is original, that has not been published anywhere else. So you can't do that. But what you could do is you could take this content and you could create a course and put it up on Udemy or Teachable or Thinkific or any of these websites. Really, it's up to you how you use it. And I'm going to record some tutorials specifically talking about plr.me content to show you how you can use this content and make it your own and do amazing things with it. So if you're interested in that, make sure that you subscribe, leave a comment, ask me any questions, and I will get back to you. And I'll see you in the next video. Remember, you've been watching Richard Butler from internetbusinessdemystified.com and richardbutler.coach. I'll talk to you very soon.